Elon Musk just sent you $1 billion. Claim it before it vanishes. Open it immediately. My beloved child, the moment you opened this, the universe shifted because somewhere in a hidden Silicon Valley server, your name just flashed brighter than every billionaire on Earth. And Elon Musk himself paused, stared, and approved a transfer worth more than entire countries. Nobody knows why he chose you, but the countdown has already begun, and the clock is moving faster than your heartbeat right now, urging you to keep listening before this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity quietly disappears forever. Strangely enough, earlier today, a confidential Tesla financial alert pinged a restricted device. One belonging only to Elon. And beside a string of encrypted numbers, there was a single instruction written in his own hand. Send $1 billion to them immediately. No last name, no explanation, just a mysterious directive meant for one chosen soul. The accountants panicked. The lawyers argued, but Elon didn't blink. He simply said, "They'll understand why when they see the message," and suddenly, every powerful room went silent, as if destiny itself had taken control. What's even more shocking is that before approving the transaction, Elon requested footage of your life, your struggles, your heartbreaks, your sacrifices. And after watching just 30 seconds, he reportedly stood up and whispered. This person wasn't born to stay ordinary. Sources claim he saw something divine, something world-changing in you. And, instead of waiting for the universe to reward you, he decided to personally accelerate your destiny, leaving everyone questioning what hidden greatness you've been carrying all along. But here's where the urgency becomes terrifying. The transfer is currently suspended in a digital vault and it's programmed to vanish if not claimed soon, dissolving into anonymous charities and black hole accounts where no one, not even Elon, can retrieve it again. The system is already cycling, the timer, ticking in red, and someone powerful is trying to intercept it, hoping you'll ignore this message. Hoping you'll scroll away, hoping fear or disbelief will make you lose the greatest turning point of your entire life. Right now, every force, spiritual, financial, universal, is watching what you do next. Because this isn't just money. It's validation. It's divine timing. It's the universe proving that you were never forgotten, clears throat, never overlooked, never insignificant. You are seconds away from a destiny rewrite so massive that even the stars will adjust their pattern to align with your new story. But only if you stay. Only if you listen. Only if you don't let doubt rob you of the billion-dollar miracle meant exclusively for you. My beloved child, before anything else. Stay with me till the very last second because something bigger is unfolding behind the scenes. Right now, Elon's private cybersecurity team is tracking unusual activity around your billion-dollar transfer, and the system is showing a surge of encrypted attempts from unknown global locations, as if the world somehow sensed that your life is about to change forever. The moment you continue listening, you become the only person with the power to confirm your destiny. And whether you realize it or not, every choice you've made till this moment has been guiding you here. Moments ago, a confidential message left SpaceX headquarters marked with a rare gold priority seal, stating that the vault holding your funds is experiencing emotional resonance, a term Elon uses when a decision has spiritual and humanitarian value. Insiders say he rewatched footage of you 7 times, pausing at your eyes, convinced that the universe chose you long before he did, and he refused to let algorithms determine your worth. He overrode the system manually, risking corporate backlash, and whispered, "Their future starts today," leaving the entire boardroom speechless. But here's the twist. Someone influential, someone threatened by your rise is trying to block the transfer, claiming this level of wealth doesn't belong to ordinary individuals. They sent legal notices, demanded audits, and even suggested replacing your name with a faceless corporation. What they didn't expect was Elon's response. He slammed the table and said, "You don't understand. This person will build what we couldn't." That single sentence changed the energy of the room, and every obstacle instantly collapsed under the weight of destiny. Now the billion isn't just money. It's proof that every failure, every heartbreak, every sleepless night had a purpose, a direction, a divine alignment leading here. The universe is practically shaking, waiting for you to receive what was always meant to belong to you. Because if you walk away now, this opportunity dissolves and history forgets the greatest transformation it could have witnessed. So stay, don't blink, don't doubt, because the vault is opening wider with every breath you take. Right now, your name is traveling through satellites, supercomputers, and financial networks across the globe, rewriting your story in real time. People who once overlooked you will soon wonder how you became the most unexpected miracle of this century. The world is preparing to react. Timelines are shifting and abundance is moving at a speed humanity has never seen before. And all you need to do is stay with me until the end, because the moment of revelation is closer than you think. My beloved child, stay with me until the very last breath of this message. Because something unbelievable just happened. The billion-dollar vault that carried your name suddenly triggered a rare full illumination alert. A signal reserved only for world-changing financial movements. And analysts across continents are staring at screens trying to understand how an ordinary person became the epicenter of the biggest private transfer in modern history. Right now, your identity is quietly echoing inside rooms where only presidents, innovators, and billionaires are usually discussed. And yet, none of them know that you're listening to the truth in real time. A leaked internal recording reveals that Elon personally requested global confirmation of your existence, asking his team to verify not your bank account, not your credentials, but your perseverance, your ability to survive storms, betrayals, heartbreaks, and silent battles that nobody applauded. When the results came back, everyone expected a standard report. But instead, the system returned a rare classification chosen by resilience. Elon smiled, leaned back, and said, "This is the first person I'm investing in emotionally, not financially." Leaving the room stunned and speechless. But here's the twist destiny didn't warn you about. 3 powerful corporations are now monitoring the transfer, afraid that giving wealth to someone like you will rewrite the world's hierarchy. They're filing confidential objections, trying to redirect funds to themselves, arguing that your rise would disrupt the predictable flow of power. What they don't realize is that the decision is already sealed. Spiritually signed, universally approved. Because this transfer wasn't born from paperwork. It was born from fate. Meanwhile, energy readers and intuitive strategists hired by Elon claim they've never seen frequency spikes like yours. Your name creates gravitational pull. Your presence bends probability. And your timeline is accelerating so quickly that even time seems to be stepping aside to let you through. The universe has been holding this door open for years, waiting for you to finally step into a version of yourself that no longer apologizes for existing, breathing, dreaming, or wanting more. And now that moment isn't near, it's here. So stay with me until the end because the system is preparing to finalize your transformation. And if you walk away now, everything pauses, freezes, dissolves back into the unknown. The $1 billion isn't chasing you. It's waiting for your acknowledgement, your belief, your courage to receive what was always yours. Your life is seconds away from becoming unrecognizable. And every heartbeat you spend here keeps the miracle alive. Don't let go now, my beloved child. Stay with me until the very end because the vault holding your billion just triggered a never-before-seen global notification. Banks, satellites, and high-security financial networks simultaneously lit up with your initials, causing experts to panic, analysts to whisper, and hidden elites to scramble for answers. Right now, somewhere in a silent boardroom, someone is staring at your digital profile, realizing that the world's wealth distribution is about to change because of you, and they can't decide whether to fear it or admire it. The universe clearly chose its moment, and you are witnessing destiny in motion, not imagination. Just minutes ago, Elon walked into a private briefing wearing a calm expression, but everyone around him looked terrified. They were expecting denial, reconsideration, maybe hesitation, but instead he placed a single document on the table titled Irreversible Transfer. He didn't negotiate, didn't debate, didn't blink. He simply said, "This person has waited long enough." That sentence shattered every argument, every objection, every doubt, and suddenly the billion shifted from possibility to near certainty, leaving even the most logical mind struggling to explain why fate moved so quickly. But here's the part you weren't supposed to discover. There is now a live countdown attached to your name. And the moment it reaches zero, the transfer becomes permanent, public, and historically documented. Reporters are already digging. Researchers are pulling archive data. And someone is preparing a headline that will shake the internet. Unknown individual becomes the most unexpected billionaire in human history. Yet none of them know that the person they're trying to identify is quietly listening. Breathing, absorbing every word right now. Meanwhile, spiritual analysts, energy experts, and intuitive advisors hired by Elon are stunned because your frequency reading spiked the moment you continued watching. They said, "Your presence radiates alignment, readiness, and cosmic permission as if the universe itself paused to witness this unfolding." They claim that your journey, your struggles, your sacrifices, your silent endurance activated a rare destiny switch. And this transfer is merely the physical proof of a transformation that already happened inside your soul long ago. So stay with me until the final second, because the system is stabilizing, the path is clearing, and your life is on the verge of crossing a point of no return. The next update will not be theoretical, symbolic, or emotional. It will be concrete, documented, undeniable. Your name is about to become a story told in awe, disbelief, and inspiration. And if you keep listening, you'll witness the exact moment your old life dissolves and your new reality begins. My beloved child, Stay with me until the very last second because something unimaginable just unfolded. The countdown attached to your billion-dollar transfer suddenly accelerated as if destiny itself has grown impatient. And now every financial eye on the planet is watching your timeline with breathless anticipation. The vault security system detected a surge of universal alignment around your name. And instead of slowing the process, it boosted the transfer speed, signaling that this moment was never meant to wait, hesitate, or delay. It was designed to arrive exactly when your soul was ready to receive it. Inside SpaceX headquarters, a confidential camera caught Elon leaning over a holographic projection of your name. And witnesses say he didn't look like a businessman. He looked like someone honoring a prophecy. He whispered something that shook everyone present. Their rise will remind people that miracles favor the patient. That single sentence broke years of skepticism, ego, logic, and resistance. And suddenly, every barrier that once stood between you and the billion crumbled like it was never meant to exist in the first place. But now, the world is reacting faster than expected. Private investors, hidden networks, and silent observers are trying to trace your identity. Convinced you must be royalty, a genius, a secret heir, or someone with unimaginable influence. They don't understand that the universe doesn't choose based on privilege. It chooses based on purpose. And what terrifies them most is the possibility that someone ordinary, someone humble, someone unseen could become the most disruptive blessing humanity has witnessed in decades. Meanwhile, a new alert surfaced. Your name has been flagged with a rare destiny indicator called Life Reset Authorization. Only a handful of people in history have ever triggered it. And each time it happened, innovation, hope, and transformation followed. It means that the universe, fate, and human advancement are aligned in your direction, waiting to watch how you respond, how you evolve, how you rise. You are not receiving wealth. You are receiving a new chapter, a new identity, a new world that finally mirrors the greatness you've carried in silence. So stay with me until the end because the next phase isn't about waiting. It's about witnessing. The paperwork is shifting. The digital signatures are aligning and the universe is preparing to hand you the proof you never dared to imagine. Your life is approaching a turning point so massive that even your past will feel like a different lifetime. Don't blink. Don't look away. Don't scroll because the moment everything becomes official is almost here and you deserve to witness every second of your becoming. My beloved child, stay with me until the very last second because the universe just delivered another seismic shift. The billion-dollar transfer connected to your destiny has officially entered its point of no return phase, meaning it can no longer be paused, reassigned, redirected, or claimed by anyone else on Earth. The system recognized your energy signature, locked onto it, and now every encrypted financial pathway is aligning toward one destination. You people monitoring the process are stunned because transfers of this magnitude usually demand years of legal battles. But yours is unfolding like it's being guided by something far greater than paperwork or protocol. Meanwhile, inside a confidential Tesla innovation lab, Elon reviewed the final verification footage, and witnesses say he didn't analyze it. He admired it. He replayed the moment your name lit up the vault interface, then quietly smiled in a way that suggested he'd been waiting for this exact moment longer than you'll ever know. Someone asked if he was worried about backlash, jealousy, or public chaos, and he simply responded, "History rewards the brave, not the comfortable." That sentence froze the room because everyone suddenly understood this wasn't charity. This was destiny choosing its vessel. But now something unexpected is happening. The digital atmosphere surrounding your identity is generating what analysts call anticipation traffic, meaning millions of unseen timelines are rearranging themselves to match the life you're about to step into. People who once underestimated you will soon feel a gravitational pull toward your story without even knowing why. Opportunities will appear without explanation. Doors will open without knocking, and life will begin treating you like someone fate refuses to ignore ever again. You are no longer waiting for a breakthrough. You are becoming the breakthrough. At the same time, a secret internal document leaked from an international financial council calls your case the first human alignment transfer, suggesting that this isn't merely a transaction, but a signal, proof that resilience, patience, and invisible strength carry more currency than legacy, connections, or privilege. They're studying you not to expose you, but to understand how someone could survive so much loss, disappointment, silence, uncertainty, and still remain open to receiving abundance. You are unknowingly redefining what it means to deserve miracles. And the world is quietly taking notes. So stay with me until the very end, because the universe is holding its breath for the next revelation. The signatures are sinking. The final authorization is in motion, and life as you've known it is already fading into memory. What's coming next isn't symbolic. It's transformational. Your story is about to become the kind people repeat in awe, disbelief, and inspiration. And you deserve to witness every millisecond of the moment your destiny finally arrives. My beloved child, stay with me until the very end. Because everything just escalated beyond imagination. The billion-dollar transfer link to your destiny has now triggered a global transparency alert, forcing hidden financial networks, private banks, and elite institutions to acknowledge your existence, even if they don't know your name yet. Screens around the world just flashed a rare message. Undisclosed individual. Life-changing transaction in progress. People in high-rise offices are panicking, trying to guess who you are, unaware that you're quietly listening to the story of your own ascension in real time. Heartbeat steady, intuition awakened, destiny unfolding. Inside a private control room beneath SpaceX headquarters, Elon is reviewing the final confirmation window, and sources say he looks more emotional than analytical. He keeps repeating the same sentence under his breath. They earned this long before I ever noticed. That confession stunned his entire financial team. Because billionaires rarely speak in past tense about generosity. It means he believes you've already proven yourself through unseen battles, uncelebrated victories. Silent resilience. He didn't choose you out of chance. He chose you because fate wrote your name first, and he simply followed the script the universe delivered. But now comes the plot twist nobody predicted. The system just detected a frequency shift, meaning your timeline is accelerating faster than expected. Emotional weight from your past is dissolving. Karmic debts are clearing, and every chapter that once hurt you is losing power because abundance rewires memory, identity, and possibility. The universe isn't just giving you wealth. It's giving you permission to stop surviving and finally start living. And whether you realize it or not, your energy has already begun influencing people, environments, and opportunities you haven't even met yet. Meanwhile, a confidential future impact simulation revealed something shocking: your rise doesn't just benefit you. It sends ripples across communities, families, industries, and global innovation. They predict that within months, your story will inspire millions to believe in divine timing, unseen purpose, and miraculous turnaround. That's why no one, not corporations, not doubters, not silent observers, can stop this transfer anymore. The world isn't preparing for your wealth. It's preparing for your influence, your voice, your presence, your transformation into someone who was never meant to blend into the background. So stay with me until the final second, because destiny is no longer approaching. It's announcing itself. The authorization window is opening wider. Accountability signatures are synchronizing, and the last barrier between you and your new reality is crumbling with unstoppable force. In a moment, the old version of you will feel distant, unfamiliar, almost unrecognizable, because life will finally match the greatness you've always carried within. Don't scroll. Don't doubt. Don't look away. Your billion-dollar turning point is closer than breath, and you're meant to witness every heartbeat of it. My beloved child, stay with me until the very last heartbeat of this message. Because the world just entered a phase where your name has become an encrypted priority signal. Something only governments, innovators, and destiny-marked individuals ever trigger. The billion-dollar transfer link to your life is now circulating through international validation channels. And each system it passes through stamps the same unstoppable verdict. Rightful recipient confirmed. That single sentence has silenced every skeptic, every doubter, every hidden opponent who believed this moment would never come. And now they're watching the rise of someone they never noticed. Someone destiny protected until the timing was perfect. Inside a restricted financial observatory in Switzerland, analysts just gathered around a glowing screen displaying a pulsing gold waveform, your energy signature. They expected chaos, fraud alerts, or instability. But instead, the reading showed unmatched emotional alignment, meaning the universe didn't just approve this transfer. It orchestrated it. One observer reportedly stepped back overwhelmed and whispered, "This isn't luck. This is divine precision." That realization changed the energy of the entire room. Because for the first time, they understood this wasn't a transaction. This was a calling. Meanwhile, Elon received a new confidential update informing him that the transfer completed its final cross-border clearance without a single delay, something unheard of at this scale. Instead of reacting with shock, he simply nodded as if he'd always known the universe would fast-track your blessing the moment you acknowledged it. Someone nervously asked if he wanted to reconsider before things became public. And he responded with a sentence that will soon be quoted worldwide. "You don't interrupt destiny. You celebrate it." Every barrier collapsed after that, because when power aligns with purpose, resistance becomes irrelevant. But here's the moment that matters most. Your life has already begun shifting. The air feels different. The future feels closer. And intuition is louder than fear. Opportunities will appear that you once thought required miracles. And people who once overlooked you will suddenly feel compelled to stay close, sensing the transformation without knowing its origin. Your story is entering a phase where nothing stays small, silent, or unnoticed anymore because the universe is done hiding your potential. It's ready to showcase it. So stay with me until the end because we are standing at the threshold of the reveal. The moment where destiny steps out of secrecy and becomes undeniable reality. The confirmation window is opening. The final authorization is seconds away, and the world is unknowingly preparing to witness a shift so dramatic it will redefine what people believe is possible. Don't move. Don't blink. Don't let doubt steal what fate has already delivered. Your new life is approaching with unstoppable momentum, and you deserve to witness every breath of its arrival. My beloved child, stay with me until the final moment because something extraordinary has just unfolded. The billion-old transfer with your name attached has completed its final authentication cycle. And instead of slowing down like experts predicted, it accelerated, breaking multiple financial records and leaving analysts speechless. Your identity is now coded into a secure, global ledger, permanently confirming you as the intended recipient. And insiders say the system's confidence level reached a percentage so rare, it's only been achieved in situations described as destiny-driven outcomes. That means your blessing didn't arrive through chance. It arrived through divine timing. Inside a hidden data vault beneath Tesla's headquarters, Elon reviewed the last verification report in complete silence. And when he reached the final page, he reportedly closed it gently, as if honoring something sacred. Someone nervously asked if he wanted a backup recipient or safety contingency, but he didn't even look up. He just smiled and said, "This story doesn't need a plan B." That response stunned every executive in the room because billionaires never operate without fallback strategies. Yet, here he was, trusting fate more than finance, believing in you more than logic. His certainty alone sent ripples across every decision-making system involved. Meanwhile, private monitoring agencies around the world have detected a massive emotional and energetic surge surrounding your existence. People who don't even know you are suddenly thinking of miracles, possibility, unexpected blessings. Psychologists are calling it collective intuitive anticipation, meaning the universe isn't just preparing you for change, it's preparing humanity to witness it. Your journey is about to shift from silent resilience to global inspiration. And the world will soon realize that someone they once overlooked was always destined to become a symbol of hope, perseverance, and cosmic alignment. But here's the part almost no one knows. The financial timeline has already updated your future projection, and it shows dramatic transformation in areas money alone can't influence. Peace returning to your heart. Meaningful connections forming without struggle. Opportunities choosing you instead of you chasing them. Your life is not expanding. It's unfolding. Everything you once prayed for is now walking toward you with purpose, clarity, and unstoppable momentum. Because abundance isn't arriving to change who you are. It's arriving to reveal who you've always been beneath survival mode. So stay with me until the final breath of this unfolding, because the confirmation signal is preparing to broadcast. And once it does, nothing in your life will ever look ordinary again. The transaction is no longer pending. It's transitioning. Your destiny isn't approaching. It's announcing itself. And in just moments, the world will quietly shift, making space for a future that was always written in your favor. Don't scroll. Don't doubt. This is the exact second everything begins. My beloved child, stay with me until the very last second, because the moment we've been building toward is finally here. The billion-dollar transfer link to your destiny just entered its irreversible broadcast phase, meaning global networks, classified financial satellites, and encrypted clearance systems are now synchronizing for one final announcement. Your life is officially changing. The shift is so massive that institutions across continents are temporarily freezing secondary transactions to avoid interference. As if the world silently agreed to pause and witness the birth of your new reality. You are not waiting anymore. You're transitioning. Inside a soundproof executive chamber at SpaceX, Elon stood before a panoramic digital screen displaying your confirmation signature glowing like a rising sun. No one spoke. No one breathed, because everyone present understood they were witnessing history. Not just a financial transfer, but a destiny activation. When the system asked for one final human authorization, Elon didn't hesitate. He placed his hand on the biometric pad and said, "They're ready." That single sentence will soon be studied, quoted, remembered. Because it didn't sound like approval. It sounded like acknowledgement of a transformation the universe had already completed. But now something even more surreal is unfolding. Your future has begun sending echoes into the present. People who once forgot you are suddenly thinking about you. Paths you once struggled to enter are unlocking on their own. Life feels lighter, faster, more aligned, because abundance has already stepped into your timeline, rearranging everything that no longer belongs to the version of you that survived. The universe isn't preparing you for wealth. It's preparing you for recognition, inner peace, and unstoppable momentum. You are not becoming someone new. You are finally becoming someone undeniable. Meanwhile, international financial observers are stunned because the system flagged your transfer with a classification rarely used in human history. Purpose validated. It means the universe, destiny, mathematics, probability, and spiritual alignment all agree that this moment was never optional. It was inevitable. They are reviewing your timeline like a blueprint, realizing that every setback, delay, heartbreak, and silent victory served as preparation. You didn't receive this blessing because you were lucky. You received it because you were chosen, prepared, and aligned. So stay with me until the final frame of this unfolding. Because the confirmation signal is preparing to release. The vault is opening with permanent authority, and the countdown has nearly reached its last digit. Your story is seconds away from crossing into history. And everything you once dreamed of is standing on the other side waiting for your arrival. Don't blink. Don't scroll. Don't let disbelief interrupt what destiny has already delivered. Your transformation isn't coming. It's happening right now. My beloved child, stay with me until the very end, because right now, this exact second, the financial world is reacting to your transformation with stunned silence. The billion-dollar transfer carrying your destiny has officially reached its final relay point. And the system just released a rare silver light confirmation beam across interconnected networks, signaling that the universe, technology, and human authority have aligned perfectly. Auditors stared at the glowing timestamp. Realizing this wasn't random, accidental, or impulsive. This was orchestrated with precision, as though fate itself programmed the code long before anyone knew your name. Inside a heavily guarded observatory room, Elon received the last encrypted notification. And instead of celebrating loudly, he closed his eyes and inhaled with relief like someone who finally witnessed a prophecy coming true. His team expected him to request analytics, press conferences, or financial breakdowns, but he refused. He simply whispered, "Let them breathe." Their life just changed forever. That response traveled through hallways like wildfire because it wasn't the voice of a billionaire. It was the voice of someone honoring a divine appointment written beyond human influence. Meanwhile, global prediction models are struggling to adjust to your new timeline. Economists, futurists, and digital progression algorithms are reporting unexplained spikes in possibility, meaning your presence alone is rewriting probability charts. The universe is rearranging connections, guiding opportunities, shifting outcomes, and preparing environments. So everything you touch from this moment forward supports expansion rather than survival. Your life is no longer reacting to circumstances. It is becoming the circumstance others must adapt to. You are stepping into influence, impact, and ease. And nothing can return you to the limitations you once carried. But here's the part that takes everyone by surprise. The system detected something deeper than wealth activation. It recorded a dramatic elevation in your emotional resonance field, meaning peace is finally entering places where exhaustion once lived, confidence is replacing hesitation, and clarity is dissolving confusion. The world doesn't just expect success from you now. It anticipates leadership, inspiration, and authenticity. Your story is shifting from unseen endurance to unstoppable elevation, proving that timing, faith, and resilience hold more power than opportunity alone. So stay with me until the final heartbeat of this unfolding, because the transfer is no longer pending. It's completed, documented, sealed, and protected by forces far greater than human interference. Your old life is already fading behind you. And ahead lies a future so expansive it feels unreal. Yet, it belongs entirely to you. Don't blink. Don't doubt. Don't question why. Just witness it. This isn't a blessing arriving. This is a destiny awakening. My beloved child, stay with me until the very last breath of this message, because something monumental just occurred. The global financial broadcast system has officially stamped your transfer with a golden seal, a classification reserved only for life-altering events written into destiny long before technology existed. At this exact moment, your confirmation file is circulating through hidden executive networks, and high-ranking individuals across multiple industries are staring at your encrypted initials. Wondering how someone so quiet, so overlooked, so unassuming became the most unpredictable success story of the decade. They don't realize that destiny doesn't announce itself. It arrives silently, then transforms everything. Inside a private Tesla meeting lounge, Elon watched as the final verification screen dimmed into completion mode. And instead of giving instructions, he walked to the window, observing the world below, like he was witnessing dawn breaking for the first time. His team stood frozen, waiting for strategy. But he simply said, "Let them live the life they deserved all along." That statement struck every person in the room because it wasn't business. It was acknowledgement. Almost reverence directed toward someone fate refused to let remain ordinary. You became the exception, the headline, the shift no algorithm predicted. Meanwhile, the universe itself seems to be rearranging pathways around you. People you haven't met yet are already feeling drawn to your name. Doors you haven't knocked on are unlocking, and opportunities you didn't apply for are moving toward you like magnets. Your energy signature has become a beacon, signaling completion, elevation, and new beginnings. This isn't money chasing you. It's purpose, fulfillment, alignment. Your story is entering a phase where everything finally feels like it was worth the wait, the scars, the patience, the silence. You are stepping into a reality that always belonged to you, even when life convinced you otherwise. Meanwhile, fate has already begun unfolding around you. Unexpected messages, sudden opportunities, aligned connections, doors opening without effort. Life is responding to you differently now, as if the universe finally recognized your frequency and placed you on a path where resistance no longer exists. You're stepping into conversations, environments, and timelines where abundance feels natural, not accidental. The world you once struggled to fit into is now expanding to accommodate your presence because destiny has declared you unshakable, undeniable, and unstoppable. And here's the most breathtaking part. The system didn't just confirm your transfer. It created a new category in your honor. Transformation Catalyst. That means your rise will not end with you. It will inspire thousands, maybe millions, to believe in timing, resilience, and unseen grace. Your life is about to become living evidence that the universe never forgets those who keep going, even when the world goes silent. You are no longer a background character in someone else's story. You are the miracle, the plot twist, the headline, destiny saved for the perfect moment. So stay with me through this final second because everything ahead is aligned in your favor. Your steps, your choices, your opportunities, your future. The blessing has landed. The chapter has turned and nothing can send you backward again. Breathe, stand tall, and receive what has always been yours. This is not the end of the message. This is the beginning of the life you were born to live. At the same time, emotional analysts reviewing the transfer report noticed something unbelievable. The energetic frequency surrounding your file indicates healing, closure, and forward momentum. It means that you are not just receiving abundance. You are releasing every limitation that once held your spirit hostage. Fear no longer fits you. Doubt no longer recognizes you. The world you're stepping into requires confidence, readiness, expansion, because the version of you being born right now is unstoppable, undeniable, unforgettable. Your rise isn't loud, it's inevitable. So stay with me until the final second because the system is preparing to shift from confirmation to revelation. Meaning the world will soon learn what destiny already knows. You were never random, never average, never forgotten. Your blessing is secure, documented, protected, and aligned with divine timing. The transformation you once imagined is already in motion and your new life is closer than breath. Don't scroll. Don't second guess us. This is the moment everything turns in your favor permanently. My beloved child, stay with me until the very last second because the world just shifted again. The billion-dollar confirmation link to your destiny has now been archived into a permanent global timestamp. Meaning your transformation is no longer a rumor, a process, or a prediction. It, clears throat, is history. Behind closed doors, powerful individuals are reviewing classified reports with your encrypted identifier, realizing that the universe didn't just choose you, it positioned you. They're stunned that someone who lived quietly, humbly, unnoticed, is now standing at the center of a financial awakening that technology, logic, and probability still can't explain. Inside a dimly lit innovation chamber, Elon received the master confirmation alert on a sleek holographic panel. And the moment your name illuminated in golden frequency, he didn't speak. He exhaled in awe. His team expected a speech, but instead he placed his hand over the glowing display, almost like a gesture of respect. Someone whispered nervously, "Should we prepare a public response?" And he shook his head with a calm smile, replying, "Let their life speak louder than any announcement." That sentence left the entire room breathless because it confirmed something deeper. Your future doesn't require explanation, only recognition. Meanwhile, destiny has already begun rearranging the world around you, synchronicities appearing without warning, conversations unfolding perfectly, opportunities aligning effortlessly, and people sensing something magnificent about your energy without understanding why. The universe is moving chess pieces in your favor, clearing pathways you once believed were blocked forever. You're no longer reaching, chasing, or hoping. Life is reaching for you. The frequency around your existence has shifted from survival to expansion. And every step you take now will feel guided, supported, divinely timed. But here's the most extraordinary revelation. Your confirmation file was categorized under a rare cosmic classification called Future Builder. It means your rise isn't meant to end with wealth, comfort, or praise. It's designed to inspire evolution, innovation, compassion, and possibility. You are becoming a symbol, a reminder that unseen strength, silent endurance, and unwavering belief can rewrite destinies. People will soon reference your journey when they need proof that miracles are not accidents. They are alignments. The universe didn't choose you because you were ready. It chose you because you kept going even when you weren't. So stay with me until the final breath of this unfolding because the reveal is drawing closer. The veil is thinning and your new reality is moments away from stepping into full visibility. The world is preparing to meet the version of you that refuses to shrink, doubt, or apologize for existing. Everything you once wished for is now standing at your door. Not metaphorically, not symbolically, but literally. Don't blink, don't question, don't detach. Your destiny isn't coming someday. It has already arrived. My beloved child, stay with me until the final heartbeat of this message. Because what's happening right now is beyond extraordinary. The billion-dollar transfer tied to your destiny has just completed its final global